Imagine standing shoulder to shoulder with titans of history, Carnegie, Ford, Edison. What did they possess that others lacked? A burning desire, a definite purpose that burned brighter than any obstacle. You too are capable of this. It's not fate, it's not luck. It's strategy and willpower. The difference between success and failure is often a matter of persistence. Think for a moment about Thomas Edison. 10,000 failures were mere stepping stones to his success. You must cultivate a mental attitude of resilience. Organize your plans with military precision. A plan without action is nothing but a dream. Forge alliances with like-minded individuals. Embrace the mastermind principle. Men of steel are not born. They are forged. Your struggles, your failures, they are your greatest teachers. Dark psychology teaches us that people will try to manipulate your path, but the power of your mind is your greatest defense. Your thoughts dictate your reality. Are they your own, or have you let society decide them for you? Lies in your unwavering focus and burning desire. You must be the architect of your own fate, not the victim of circumstance. Think of Edison, who failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Did he let failure define him? No, he let it refine him. You must craft your own destiny with the chisel of persistence. Imagine an artist sculpting his masterpiece. He sees the form within the stone, and through every strike, he brings it to life. Your definite purpose serves as your chisel, carving out success from the stone of doubt. Leverage the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with those who lift you higher. Remember Carnegie, who built an empire by uniting the best minds of his time? Your mental attitude is your compass. It directs your journey. Master the art of influence, and the world will bend to your vision. Men, hear me, your problems are but stepping stones. Your mind is your forge. Use it wisely, and let no obstacle deter you. Your success story awaits. Your destiny is the stone, and your actions are the chisel. Great men like Edison shaped the world not through genius alone, but relentless persistence. His light bulb wasn't born from one attempt. It was the 1,000th strike that brought forth light. A burning desire is the fire that keeps you forging ahead when others falter. Look at Henry Ford, who faced ridicule yet revolutionized industry with his unwavering vision for the Model T. He knew that a definite purpose could light the darkest path. Your mental attitude is your fortress. Guard it with your life, for it is the seat of power. Napoleon Bonaparte conquered Europe not just with armies, but with an indomitable will that turned every setback into a stepping stone. You're not alone in this journey. Surround yourself with a mastermind, as Carnegie did, building an empire through collaboration. The collective power of minds can move mountains. To overcome obstacles, you must mentally rehearse every challenge, turning doubts into strategies and fear into fuel. You are the architect of your own destiny, the commander of your fate. It was not chance that led Thomas Edison to illuminate the world. It was a burning desire, a relentless pursuit of his definite purpose. Do you possess such a fire within you? History is shaped by those who dared to define it. Men like George Washington and Andrew Carnegie didn't wait for opportunity. They created it. They knew the power of a mastermind alliance, surrounding themselves with those who shared their vision. Persistence is your sword and shield. There will be dark days when doubts whisper deceit into your ears. Confront them, for every great man has faced such demons and emerged victorious. Imagine, if you will, your mind as a fertile garden. What seeds will you plant? Will they be weeds of fear or blossoms of ambition? Nurture your thoughts with care, for they are the blueprint of your future. Do not be a spectator in your own life. Engage with purpose. Act with conviction. You are the hero of your story. Neo, harness the energy of that burning desire, channel it into a definite purpose. Remember Alexander Graham Bell? He didn't just invent the telephone by chance, he persisted. Through mockery, failure, he stood firm, fueled by an indomitable spirit. Your mental attitude is your fortress, men. It guards you against life's storms. Think of Sir Ernest Shackleton, who led expeditions through ice and treachery, guided by his unwavering mindset. Organized planning is where dreams manifest into actions. Without a map, you're lost. Follow the wisdom of Thomas Edison, who systematically executed his vision of the electric light. Men, form your mastermind alliances. Like Henry Ford, who surrounded himself with brilliant thinkers, you too can draw unparalleled strength from collective wisdom. Dark psychology tells us that the mind is a battlefield. You must conquer it, for your thoughts, like Caesar's legions, shall define your empire. You are the architect of your fate, and every decision, my friend, chisels your destiny. Mind is like a sponge, absorbing the thoughts you feed it. So saturate it with nothing less than greatness. Let me tell you about Andrew Carnegie, who embraced his burning desire to dominate the steel industry. He started with nothing but determination and a definite purpose. Your current problems, they are mere stepping stones if you adopt the right mental attitude. Persist through the darkest of times, for every setback is a setup for an extraordinary comeback. Consider Thomas Edison, who faced 1,000 failures before inventing the light bulb. He knew persistence was his ally, a trait you must ingrain in your very being. Men often falter, trapped by self-imposed limitations. Unleash your masculine energy to shatter these chains. Organize your plans with military precision, as did Napoleon Bonaparte, who conquered empires with strategy and willpower. Embrace the power of persuasion, a subtle form of dark psychology, to influence and lead. Your thoughts, when harnessed correctly, are more powerful than any weapon. Take a moment to consider Alexander the Great, a man of unyielding will who conquered vast lands by age 30. His secret? A burning desire that eclipsed every shadow of doubt. Are you prepared to channel such intensity into your own ambitions? You must develop a mental attitude forged from steel. When life batters you, stand firm like Rockefeller during economic storms. He didn't just survive, he thrived, turning adversity into opportunity. Harness the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with thinkers and doers like Carnegie did. A collective intelligence will catapult your endeavors to heights you've yet to imagine. Imagine your life as a grand chessboard. Every move must be deliberate, a result of organized planning. Just as men like Ford revolutionized industries, your strategy will define your legacy. You, my friend, are the architect of your destiny. Every decision, every action builds the empire within your mind. So what grand edifice will you construct today? Your life is a reflection of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and this is no accident. Your surroundings craft your destiny. Picture men like Edison, who carved light out of darkness by gathering minds more brilliant than his own. You stand at a crossroads where your burning desire and definite purpose must become your guiding star. This is no time for passive dreaming. It is a time for bold, unwavering action, for persistence that outlasts every obstacle. History favors the relentless, those who, like Ford, defy the impossible with sheer will. Your mental attitude is your compass. It dictates whether you ascend to greatness or fall into mediocrity. Do you have a plan? If not, you are merely wandering, a ship without a rudder. Organize your thoughts, crystallize your goals, and transform them into an unstoppable force. Remember, even Caesar had his Brutus, yet it was Caesar's vision that shaped an empire. Harness the power of those around you, steer them with your purpose, and write your own legacy. You possess the same indomitable spirit. Look at Edison, who turned failure into stepping stones over 1,000 times. His secret? A burning desire fused with a concrete plan. Harness your own mind. Mold it as a sculptor chisels stone. Your definite purpose becomes the cornerstone of your life's masterpiece. Imagine you're a warrior, armed not with swords, but with strategies, a mastermind alliance of intellects guiding you like Alexander's generals. Feel the relentless drive of a man who knows his goal is non-negotiable, his resolve unbreakable. Let me remind you, persistence is the bridge from dreams to reality. It's the story of every great leader, every titan of industry. The relentless push, the disciplined focus, that's where victory resides. Just like Carnegie, who saw no walls, only doors waiting to be opened. You stand at the precipice, the future yours to command. Embrace your purpose with vigor. Will you be passive, or will you rise, determined, fearless, unstoppable? There's a force within you, a burning desire waiting to be unleashed. Look to men like Edison, who failed 1,000 times yet birthed light from darkness. His persistence was his beacon, his purpose as clear as the sun rising each day. Your mind is your greatest weapon. Harness it. Be like the master strategist, Napoleon Bonaparte, who conquered Europe with a will of iron and a plan as sharp as any sword. Every adversity you face is not a dead end, but a stepping stone. With each challenge, you are sculpted into a leader, a force to be reckoned with. Join hands with those who fuel your vision. The mastermind principle is your key. Rockefeller knew this. He didn't just build an empire, he built alliances. Your mental attitude is the compass steering your ship. Steer it with conviction. Remember, the world bends to the will of those who dare to shape it. You stand at the crossroads. Will you seize your destiny or let it slip through your fingers like sand? The choice is yours. Act now. Your destiny. Are you ready to wield this power? Unleash the burning desire within you, much like Edison, who failed thousands of times but never faltered. His purpose was clear: to bring light to the world. Your failures are mere stepping stones. What separates the conquerors from the defeated? Persistence. Men like Lincoln faced relentless adversity but stood unwavering. Life's trials are refining fires, forging your path to greatness. Do you harness your struggles or do you succumb to them? Dark psychology whispers doubt into your ear, but you possess the power to silence it. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. Carve them with precision. See how Napoleon Bonaparte sculpted his destiny not by chance, but by choice. Have you embraced a definite purpose, or do you drift aimlessly like a ship without a rudder? Chart your course meticulously, align with a mastermind, and plan with precision. These are the laws of success etched in the annals of history. Persist as they did. When life throws its fiercest storms, do you cower or rise like the unyielding oak? Remember Edison, who amidst countless failures saw every setback as a stepping stone to illumination. You must harness this mindset, for it fuels the burning desire within you. Your dreams demand more than wishful thinking. They crave action driven by a definite purpose. Like Carnegie, who built an empire brick by brick, you too must craft your legacy. It's not talent alone, but relentless pursuit that shapes destiny. Visualize, strategize, and materialize your ambitions through organized planning. The mastermind principle is your weapon. Gather minds like Roosevelt did to navigate your course. Great men know the power of collective wisdom. You stand on the precipice of greatness. Will you leap with fervor or retreat in fear? History favors the bold. Channel your mental attitude to conquer all barriers, for your resolve is your greatest ally. Dare to make your mark and the world will follow. But unyielding will that defines your journey. Picture Edison, tirelessly testing filament after filament, igniting the light of innovation with every failed attempt. Your burning desire must burn brighter than any obstacle. You must cultivate persistence, much like the relentless waves that carve mighty canyons. It's the invisible force that transforms fleeting ambition into unwavering resolve. Adopt a mental attitude of victory. Reflect on Caesar, whose crossing of the Rubicon was not just a march, but a declaration of destiny. Your mind is your compass. Steer it toward triumph. Organize your plans with precision as Da Vinci mapped his masterpieces. Your dreams demand structure, a blueprint to turn imagination into reality. Join a mastermind echoing the symphonies of minds like Ford and Edison. Understand, no man achieves greatness alone. The collective genius is your silent ally. Use the power of dark psychology to influence, persuade, to make your vision irresistible. Envision, act, conquer. Let your masculine energy be a beacon of unstoppable potential. Envision a council of greatness like Edison, Ford, and Carnegie uniting their collective genius. You must build your own alliance of minds, your personal think tank. This is your mastermind. Harness this force to amplify your success. Visualize your definite purpose with clarity, letting it blaze through your subconscious like a furnace. A burning desire is your compass, driving you to act with unwavering persistence. Remember, your mind is your ultimate battlefield. The greatest wars are waged within, and victory starts with a disciplined mental attitude. Dark psychology teaches us the power of suggestion. Use it wisely to influence, not manipulate. Picture Caesar crossing the Rubicon. He burned his boats, leaving no path to retreat, only victory or defeat. Summon your inner Caesar and leave failure no room in your mind. With organized planning, turn the impossible into the inevitable. Your masculine energy is your engine. Fuel it with indomitable will. In every endeavor, you are the architect of your fate. Seize it. Consider the great minds of history. Carnegie, Edison, Ford, men who recognized their burning desires as the beacon lighting their path. They did not whisper their dreams. They roared them into existence with relentless persistence. Imagine your mind as an empire. Will you let doubt be your ruler, or will you reign with the iron grip of self-belief? Your definite purpose is the throne and your persistence the sword. Life is a battlefield. Defeat lurks in hesitation. With a mastermind alliance, you forge alliances of intellect commanding the power of collective genius. You have within you the essence of greatness. Now channel it, like Rockefeller, who saw opportunities where others saw only obstacles. He did not wait. He acted. So must you. Harness the dark psychology of your mind. Understand your fears, then conquer them. You are the architect of your destiny. Each thought, each decision sharpens your reality, crafting the life you dare to envision. You stand at the precipice of your potential where hesitation must die and action must rise. Julius Caesar didn't cross the Rubicon by waiting. He ignited his burning desire and acted decisively. You must do the same. Your definite purpose is your North Star. Fix your gaze upon it, unwavering. Remember, Columbus defied the unknown sea with a single-aim discovery. You too must have faith in your mission. Harness persistence like Edison, who faced 10,000 failures. His spirit forged the light of invention. Your persistence is your sword. Wield it to carve your destiny. A focused mind is your fortress, impervious to negativity. Like Lincoln, let no adversity divert your course. Cultivate a positive mental attitude, the cornerstone of triumph. With organized planning, you construct your empire. Rockefeller built an oil dynasty, brick by strategic brick. Plot your course with precision and foresight. The mastermind principle is your council of war. Assemble minds like Carnegie, who forged steel with the power of many. You must forge your path with purpose, like Edison did in his relentless quest for light. Construct a vision so vivid it burns through obstacles. Your burning desire is an ember that ignites empires, but only if you fuel it with persistence. Consider the resolve of Caesar, who crossed the Rubicon with unwavering intent. Commit with that same fervor and leave no room for retreat. The world respects the decisive, and fear bows to those who master it through sheer willpower. Master your mental attitude, for it is the lens through which you create your reality. Like Churchill in wartime, command your thoughts to march toward victory, not defeat. Organize your plans with precision, trusting the process as a general trusts his strategy. Surround yourself with a mastermind alliance, your inner circle of strength, much like Carnegie did. Draw upon their insights and amplify your wisdom. Remember, it is in unity that power multiplies and in isolation that dreams wither. Hold dominion over their own minds. No longer shall hesitation dictate your course. Like Alexander, who cut the Gordian knot with a single blow, you must act with precision and courage. Your definite purpose is your guiding star. Fuel it with the burning desire that turns obstacles into stepping stones. Picture Edison, who failed 1,000 times but called each failure a step toward success. Persistence is your most potent ally, for it transforms dreams into tangible reality. When faced with doubt, remember Lincoln's rise from a log cabin to the White House. His persistence reshaped history. Your mental attitude is a fortress. Guard it fiercely. A positive mind attracts lasting success, while negativity breeds defeat. Harness this truth, just as Carnegie did, building an empire from steel. Organize your plans meticulously, for a vague goal is a sure path to failure. Form a mastermind with those whose strengths complement yours, as Ford did, surrounding himself with brilliance and vision. You stand at the crossroads of destiny, where every choice echoes through eternity. Do you feel the fire within, that relentless burning desire that refuses to be extinguished? Harness it. Like Edison, who failed thousands of times to bring light to the world, persist despite adversity. Your definite purpose, undefined by mere chance, is your North Star. Men like Carnegie and Ford carved empires from thin air by unwavering focus. Organize your plans with precision. Every great strategist knows the power of calculated actions. Join forces, leverage the mastermind principle. Alexander the Great conquered worlds not through strength alone, but through alliances and strategic brilliance. Your mental attitude is the forge of your fate. Cast away doubt, for it is the thief of dreams. Embrace the dark psychology of the mind. Know yourself and others, for therein lies the power to influence and persuade. History is written by those who dare to act. Which legacy will you leave? Act now, for the world awaits your bold step. You stand at the precipice of your own potential, a titan in the making. Just as Edison harnessed his burning desire to light the world, you too must channel your fire to illuminate your path. Your definite purpose is the cornerstone of your empire. Without it, you wander aimlessly. Let this purpose burn brighter than any obstacle, like a lighthouse cutting through the fog. Become the master of your mind. Manipulate your thoughts as a sculptor molds clay. It is not merely wishful thinking, it is a strategic use of your mental resources. Draw upon the mastermind principle. Assemble your generals, those who elevate you, challenge you, forge you into something greater. Remember, Napoleon Bonaparte knew his battles were won long before the first cannon fired. Persistence is your sword and shield. With it, conquer doubt and vanquish fear. Alexander conquered the known world, but only because he first conquered himself. The time to act is now. Seize control, manifest your destiny, and let no dark force deter your vision. The battlefield of your mind is where your victories are truly won. You must master the art of war within yourself. Your thoughts are soldiers. Equip them with courage, purpose, and an unyielding belief. Look to the great men of history, those who dared to declare a definite purpose and let nothing deter them. Andrew Carnegie, a titan of industry, knew his goal and pursued it relentlessly. His steel empire was not built by chance, but by design. Your burning desire is the fire that forges your destiny. Let it consume any doubt, any fear. You must persist as Edison did, who through 10,000 failures discovered the light. Each setback is but a stepping stone to triumph. Cultivate a mental attitude that commands success. The world bends to your will when your resolve is unbreakable. The mastermind principle is your secret weapon. Gather those who challenge you like a blacksmith's hammer shaping raw iron. Action is your only option. Stand firm. Seize the day. Define your destiny now. Build a stepping stone for your eventual triumph. Your mental attitude is your compass. Point it decisively as Alexander the Great did, conquering continents with sheer will. Cultivate an unwavering focus on your definite purpose. Real men, leaders, don't waver. They advance with intent. Channel the darkness of doubt into the light of determination. Organize your plans with the precision of a general preparing for battle. Look to the past. Study Rockefeller, who crafted empires from mere ideas. You must form a mastermind, a coalition of minds, as Carnegie did, surrounding himself with giants. This is where the magic happens. Understand, wealth and success aren't accidents. They're forged from thought, as Ford envisioned, seeing automobiles where others saw only roads. Remember, the mind is your battlefield. Each day declare victory over the negative whispers that seek to derail you. You stand at the crossroads of opportunity and destiny. Which path will you choose? Ignite your desire and step boldly into the future you are meant to create. Utter the thought that propels you forward. Just as Edison transformed failures into the stepping stones of invention, you too must cultivate an unwavering faith in your purpose. This is the alchemy of success, a potent mix of desire and persistence. You, the modern entrepreneur, must ignite your burning desire, a flame so intense that it consumes doubt and hesitation. Consider the likes of Rockefeller, who transformed setbacks into opportunities. His secret? A relentless pursuit of organized planning and a mastermind alliance. Gather around you those who uplift your vision, for the collective mind is a powerhouse. But beware, the mind is as susceptible to influence as a fortress is to siege. Guard it and fill it with only the thoughts that serve your grand ambition. Realize this. Your mental attitude is not just a reflection of your circumstances, but a catalyst for change. You possess the power to direct your thoughts, master them, and you master your fate. Are you ready to mold your destiny? Your journey, much like that of the titans of industry before you, begins with an unwavering, definite purpose. Look to Edison, a man who failed 1,000 times, yet his persistence lit the world. This is your call to harness the power of relentless determination. Let me remind you, the mind is your most potent weapon. The organized planning of your goals is the blueprint of your empire. Men like Carnegie did not wait for fortune. They crafted it brick by brick with calculated precision. Embrace the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with those who challenge your intellect, who push you to uncharted territories. It's this collective wisdom that turns mere men into legends. There's a psychology to success, often hidden in the shadows, yet it's there for those bold enough to seek it. Your mental attitude, the invisible force shaping your reality, is either your ally or adversary. Make it your ally. Be the master of your fate. Step into your power, modern entrepreneur, and carve your legacy with the strength of giants. There's a fire inside you, an undeniable force known as burning desire. You've seen it in men like Edison, who failed 1,000 times but never doubted his light would change the world. Do you possess that same relentless spirit? Understand this. Your definite purpose is more than just a goal. It's your life's mission. Washington had it when he crossed the Delaware, and Ford when he imagined cars for the everyman. What is your mission, and are you committed to it? Persistence is your shield against the storms of doubt. When the Wright brothers faced the impossible, they didn't flinch, they flew. You too must learn to soar, even when the winds of adversity blow mercilessly. Your mental attitude acts as the compass of your destiny. Lincoln faced countless failures, yet maintained a mindset of greatness. Are you allowing negativity to steer your ship, or are you captaining your own course? Organized planning is the architect of success. Alexander the Great didn't conquer empires on whim. He did it with a plan. What's your strategy to build your empire? You must define your purpose with the precision of a marksman. Consider Thomas Edison, who faced over 1,000 failures but never wavered. His burning desire lit the bulb that changed the world. What fuels your fire? Harness the power of a mastermind, as Carnegie did, surrounding yourself with those who elevate your vision. The path to greatness is not walked alone. Collaborations forge unbreakable chains of success. As you march forward, adopt an unyielding mental attitude. A fortress of the mind, immune to the arrows of negativity. Think like a conqueror, for every empire begins in the mind. Through organized planning, transform dreams into blueprints. Napoleon himself crafted strategies that toppled kingdoms. Will you be the architect of your own destiny? Remember, your story is written by action. You are the hero in your own narrative. With each decisive step, you defy the ordinary and claim your place among legends, reaching heights only imagined by others. Act now. Through organized planning and a mastermind alliance, you can build your empire. Look at Henry Ford, who assembled brilliant minds to fuel his vision. His burning desire became a revolution not because he had the skill, but because he harnessed the power of collective intellect. You must cultivate this potent force, this mental alchemy. Imagine your thoughts as sculptors of fate, chiseling away at destiny. Your definite purpose is the chisel, and persistence the hammer. Each strike resonates with your desire echoing through the corridors of time. Consider Thomas Edison, who viewed failure not as defeat but as feedback. He knew that persistence was the bridge between dreams and reality. 3,000 failed experiments, but one incandescent success. Such is the power of a relentless mind. Embrace the spirit of the warrior, unyielding yet adaptable. Use the principles of dark psychology to understand what drives men, to foresee obstacles, and to craft strategies that turn adversaries into allies. Command your future with an iron will. Stroke of effort. Each swing of determination carves closer to the grand vision you hold. Picture the great men of history, those who defied the odds. Carnegie, Edison, Ford. They wielded their desires like weapons, cutting through doubts and despair. Understand, it is not mere talent that sets you apart from these giants. It is your burning desire, your unyielding persistence that fuels your journey. You have the capacity to mold your destiny. The world echoes with the footsteps of those who dared to think differently, who organized their plans with precision and enlisted the power of a mastermind group to accelerate their goals. Your mental attitude is your compass. Guard it fiercely against negativity. A single dark thought can derail the most brilliant plan. Embrace the psychology of success. Learn from the titans who harnessed their mind's true potential. Be bold, decisive, and relentless in your pursuit. Now light that fire within. Your legacy awaits, sculpted by your resolute vision and unwavering commitment. Assess their thoughts to bend reality to their will. Carnegie, Edison, Ford, men who transformed industries with a burning desire that knew no defeat. You too can command such power by cultivating a definite purpose. Don't let fear whisper its lies. Instead, roar back with dreams so vivid they compel action. As soldiers sharpen their swords, sharpen your mind. Fill it with intention and persistence. The mastermind principle is your secret weapon. Join forces with those who ignite your ambition, not those who smother it. History's giants thrive not in solitude, but in synergy. Picture the mighty oak, rooted deep, unwavering in storms. Be the oak. Stand firm against life's tempests, and use each setback as fuel for your fire. In dark psychology lies an unspoken truth. Men who master their inner dialogue conquer not just their world, but themselves. Reflect on the stories of great men who walked before you. This is your call to greatness. Answer it boldly, for your future is not a question of chance, but one of choice. Who harness their mind's power become unstoppable forces. You must cultivate a definite purpose, a burning desire so potent it ignites your soul. The great Thomas Edison faced 1,000 failures before his light illuminated the world. His secret, relentless persistence. Your mind is a forge. Temper it with organized planning. Assemble a mastermind of diverse talents, men who echo your ambition and bolster your resolve. Consider Andrew Carnegie, who built an empire by assembling a team that complemented his strengths. In the shadows of your challenges, dark psychology reveals that your mental attitude is your compass. Visualize your success with unwavering focus. The world bends to those who see beyond the visible spectrum of possibilities. You too can sculpt destiny. Mastery of thought is your chisel, and persistence is your hammer. Drive your life into the shape of your desires. You are the architect of your fate. Seize this power and command your life's narrative with the force of your will. Gathering the smartest minds to form his mastermind alliance, you too can sculpt your destiny by uniting with those who challenge and uplift you. Dare to embrace your burning desire as the fuel that ignites your spirit. You see, Thomas Edison failed thousands of times, yet he persisted. The world remembers him not for his failures, but for his unyielding persistence. That is the mark of greatness. You must banish doubt, for it is the enemy of success. Your mental attitude is your greatest asset. Nurture it as a warrior hones his sword. Picture yourself as a modern-day Napoleon, not of war, but of enterprise. In your hands lies the power to conquer the business world. Cast aside hesitation. Take decisive action, for it is in action that dreams are transformed into reality. As you stand on the precipice of greatness, remember that the darkness of uncertainty is only a shadow. Your resolve is the light that dispels it. Forge ahead with the courage of a lion, knowing that your path is lit by the flame of your ambition. A veil waiting to be pierced by the light of your vision. Picture the great conquerors of history. Alexander, who dared to dream beyond the horizon, and Caesar, whose ambition knew no bounds. They possessed a burning desire, unyielding and fierce. Their destinies were not crafted by chance, but by unwavering persistence. Your life, too, can be a masterpiece of your own making. The universe bends to the will of those who dare to command it. Imagine standing amidst the ruins of indecision, holding the blueprint to your own empire. You must act with purpose, definite and clear. Harness the power of the mastermind principle, a coalition of minds united in a common cause. It was such alliances that built the pyramids, launched revolutions, and birthed innovation. Let no failure deter you, let no cynic sway you. Your mental attitude is your compass, guiding you through adversity. Every setback is a stepping stone, each problem an opportunity cloaked in disguise. Driven by burning desire, consider Thomas Edison, who failed over 1,000 times. Did he yield? No. He transformed each setback into a stepping stone. This is not mere persistence. It's an unyielding commitment to a vision. You must cultivate this fire within relentlessly. Through the power of organized planning, your ideas gain form. They manifest reality, shaping your destiny. Do not underestimate the power of your mental attitude. It attracts success or repels it. It is your greatest ally or fiercest foe. Kings of yore understood the power of unified minds, the mastermind principle. You, too, must surround yourself with those who elevate you. In the annals of history, great men have conquered kingdoms by harnessing dark psychology, a deep understanding of human nature. You possess this power. Channel it, wield it wisely, for it can be the key to your empire. Let this be your guiding truth. Embrace these principles now and watch your world transform. What legacy will you leave? Key to unlocking the vault of your potential. Your mind, like that of Julius Caesar or Alexander the Great, is a fortress, but it is up to you to storm its gates with a burning desire and a definite purpose. Great men are not born, they are forged in the fires of persistence and a relentless mental attitude. Imagine Edison, toiling in darkness yet fueled by the light of unwavering vision. His failures were stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. How many times will you rise after falling? Make no mistake, endurance is the currency of success. Surround yourself with a mastermind, a council of warriors in thought. With it, you wield a power greater than any single man's might. Your associations dictate your elevation. Craft your plan with precision. Each action, a calculated strike toward your goal. Let your definite purpose serve as a beacon guiding your every move. Infiltrate the minds of those around you, but also fortify your own. Thoughts are weapons or tools, and the choice of use is yours alone. Precise intent. Let each element of your plan be a stone in the fortress of your ambition. Men of history like Carnegie understood this, building empires with clarity and zeal. You must dare to dream, yes, but do not stop there. Your dream must transform into action, a sequence of relentless steps fueled by unwavering desire. Picture a young Edison tirelessly experimenting, failing, yet persisting. His burning desire lit the way through darkness. What is your incandescent vision? Let it be your North Star, an obsession that propels you forward even when the shadows of doubt loom. Adopt a mental attitude of unyielding faith. Know that your mind is a fertile field. Plant seeds of success and cultivate them with persistence. Take cues from the great men of yore who faced adversity not with fear, but with fierce, calculated resolve. The path to greatness is fraught with challenges, but every obstacle is merely a stepping stone in disguise. Master the dark art of psychology. Understand your mind's power over reality. Your incandescent vision is your North Star, and it demands your unyielding focus. Like Edison, you must embrace failure as a stepping stone. Are you ready to forge forward through the shadows of doubt? Harness your burning desire as fuel? You, like the great men before you, possess the power to manifest your destiny. Napoleon, Caesar, and Rockefeller, they conquered realms with heart and mind. Each step, deliberate, each move, a calculated risk. Persist, for persistence is the lifeblood of triumph. When challenges arise, do you cower or do you charge ahead with unwavering determination? Use your mental attitude as armor, forged strong by will and unwavering faith. In the heart of darkness lies the seed of success. Organize your thoughts, plan your path, and assemble your mastermind. Greatness is a symphony of minds, orchestrated by your vision. Dive into the depths of dark psychology. Understand humanity's deepest fears and desires. Only then can you wield influence like a true leader. Your journey demands nothing less than greatness. Your mental attitude is not just armor. It is the master key to your destiny. Picture Thomas Edison, who faced 10,000 failures, lighting the spark of innovation before success crowned his relentless pursuit. Do you possess such burning desire? Men of history, Einstein and Ford, crafted their empires through organized planning and the mastermind principle. They surrounded themselves with kindred spirits, fueling their ambitions. Each step you take is a declaration of your purpose. Is your path clear, carved with intention, or have you let the shadows of doubt smother your dreams? Harness the power of dark psychology. Understand your mind, command your thoughts, and sway your destiny. Like the great leaders, you must become a master of influence. The world bows to those who persist, who rise each time they fall. Are you among the few who will shape history, or the many who watch from the sidelines? Embrace your masculine energy, channel it into unstoppable force, and conquer the mountains that stand before you. Perceive art as mastery, and life as chess. Alexander the Great carved empires with vision, fueled by burning desire. His mind was his most formidable weapon. You, too, must harness this mental dynamite. Your definite purpose must blaze like an unquenchable fire. When Edison invented the light bulb, he had no room for doubt, only relentless persistence. The power of organized planning is your ladder, each step carefully calculated. Carnegie built steel empires not with brawn, but with brains and his mastermind alliance. Your mental attitude is the compass that steers your ship through life's tumultuous seas. Churchill faced a nation's darkest hour with steadfast resolve. Do you possess such fortitude? Dive into the minds of those who dare to conquer. Your own potential lies dormant, awaiting your command. In the realm of dark psychology, your words are spells. They can bind others or liberate you. Shakespeare's prose held worlds captive. What legacy will your words leave? Now ignite your soul and seize your destiny. Step into the arena of ambition where your resolve tests the boundaries of reality. You are the architect of your destiny, chiseling success from the bedrock of persistence and vision. Your mind is your kingdom. Rule it with a burning desire as fierce as Alexander's conquest. History's greats like Edison and Ford were not mere mortals but masters of their minds. They harnessed the relentless energy of purpose. Imagine their desires as fires that never flickered. They consumed obstacles, leaving only triumph. Seize the power of organized planning, for without it, dreams are but whispers in the wind. Marshal your resources and align them with laser-focused intent. The mastermind principle, it's your secret weapon. A coalition of brilliance, a fortress of collective intellect. When self-doubt encroaches, remember, it is but a shadow cast by societal conditioning. You are a man of action, a conqueror of challenges. Hold your ground with unwavering mental fortitude. The world bends to those who command it with their will. Measured in monumental successes, you too possess this inner flame. Picture a world where your desire becomes your compass, guiding you toward your own destiny with unwavering certainty. Remember, those who have shaped history were sculptors of their own reality, not by mere chance, but by deliberate design. Do not underestimate the sheer force of a burning desire. It is the nucleus of achievement, the spark that ignites the engine of action. Let this flame sear through your doubts and light the path to your dreams. When you harness your mental attitude, you step into the realm of possibility. It's not just a thought, it's the architect of your future. Do you remember the story of Andrew Carnegie? His empire was not built solely on steel, but on the solid foundation of a mastermind group. Surround yourself with those who challenge you, elevate you, for they are the wind beneath your wings. Your persistence is your badge of honor. Wear it proudly. With organized planning, you become the author of your own fate. Heal your most inner ambitions. Picture Thomas Edison tirelessly experimenting, alighting the world not merely with electric light, but with relentless determination. You must ignite the same burning desire. You stand at a crossroads. Will mediocrity shackle you, or will you embrace the relentless pursuit of your dreams? You have the mind of a conqueror. Your thoughts dictate your destiny. Imagine Henry Ford facing ridicule, yet he forged ahead, driven by an unwavering purpose. Embrace that tenacity as you craft your own legacy. You must cultivate a mental attitude that brooks no defeat. Harness the power of your subconscious to rewrite your reality. Victory starts within. Consider the mastermind principle. Align yourself with minds that resonate with your goals. Together, your collective wisdom transforms obstacles into stepping stones. You are not alone in this journey. The annals of history brim with those who persisted. Let their stories fuel your resolve and propel you into greatness. Those who raise you higher, who challenge you without remorse. Picture Thomas Edison unyielding in the face of failure. His 10,000 attempts were not mere trials, but lessons etched into his destiny. You are the architect of your fortune, much like Andrew Carnegie, who wielded his mind like a sculptor, carving out an empire from mere thought. Do not flinch in the shadows of doubt. Conquer them as Churchill did, turning adversity into an ally, shaping history with unwavering resolve. Your burning desire is the flame that ignites the engine of your soul, driving you through storms of adversity. Embrace persistence with the ferocity of a lion. Each setback is but a stepping stone to triumph. You must be relentless in your pursuit. Understand that organized planning is your map. Without it, you wander aimlessly, a ship lost at sea. You are a warrior in the battlefield of the mind. Arm yourself with clarity of purpose. The world awaits your greatness. Without it, you're wandering in the wilderness, lost and aimless. You must wield your plan with precision, like a general in battle, orchestrating your resources and allies, the mastermind group. Harness their collective wisdom, for no empire was built in isolation. Your mind is a fortress. Guard it fiercely. Allow only thoughts that align with your definite purpose to reside there. This is where the dark psychology plays its part. You must outwit the doubts, silence the naysayers within. Think of Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before his light brightened the world. He never succumbed to failure. Instead, he transformed it into fuel for an unyielding, burning desire. You are not alone in your struggles. Every great man from Alexander to Ford stood where you stand now, challenged, doubted, but never defeated. They mastered their minds, sculpted their realities with unwavering determination. Rise and let no obstacle deter your path. You are the architect of your destiny. Seize this truth and let it guide you towards greatness. You are not merely a cog in the machine of life, you are its master architect. Picture Alexander the Great, whose burning desire conquered empires. He wielded persistence like an unsheathed sword, slicing through obstacles. Success demands a definite purpose, a beacon that guides your every step. You, my friend, wield the power of organized planning, much like Carnegie orchestrated his steel empire. Men of purpose and resilience shape history. Tap into the mastermind principle, where two minds collaborate, birthing extraordinary ideas akin to Ford's assembly line revolution. Harness the power of mental attitude. It can alter your reality, much like a sculptor molds clay. You must persist, for the world bends to those who refuse to yield. Consider dark psychology not as a shadow, but as a tool. Influence minds not with deception, but with clarity and vision, as Churchill rallied a nation. Remember, your burning desire, fortified with action and unwavering belief, can and will manifest the life you dream. Secret weapon, but as an art of influence. It's the mastery of your own mind and emotions that becomes your fortress. Take, for example, Andrew Carnegie. He wasn't just a steel magnate, he was a testament to the power of organized planning and definite purpose. You too can forge your destiny with the same steel will. Your challenges are merely stepping stones, not obstacles. Picture Thomas Edison. He had thousands of failures before the light bulb illuminated the world, fueled by a burning desire and relentless persistence. Your life's canvas awaits your touch. The strokes you choose to paint with are the thoughts you harbor. Embrace the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with those who elevate your spirit and sharpen your intellect. Men have conquered empires with nothing but a fiery vision and the courage to act. Are you prepared to use your mind as the engine of success? Let your ambition be insatiable and your plans be as unyielding as the tides of time. The world is waiting for your impact. Nated the world. Do you see failure or do you see the path? It's your choice, and your mind is the forge. You possess the strength of a lion when you focus your thoughts with laser precision. Your definite purpose is your North Star, guiding you through the darkest nights. Focus with burning desire, a fire that refuses to be extinguished. Consider Henry Ford. His vision of mass production transformed the world. He faced ridicule, yet his persistence, fueled by unwavering belief, turned skeptics into believers. You are the architect of your future. Craft your plans with clarity and conviction. Surround yourself with a mastermind, a coalition of strength. The future is forged by bold men with bold ideas. You must act with courage and determination. The darkness of doubt will try to seep in, but remember, you are a warrior of the mind. Command your thoughts, dominate your fears. A victory hard won in the shadows of your psyche. Action is your ally, fortitude your shield. Know this, seize this, and let your legacy unfold. But remember, Alexander the Great conquered empires, not by succumbing to doubt, but by wielding it as fuel for his burning desire to expand horizons. Picture yourself standing on the edge of greatness, where only the brave dare to tread. Your mental attitude is your sword and shield. Stand tall and let your persistence carve a path through the uncertainties. Like Thomas Edison, who faced 1,000 failures, each defeat was merely a stepping stone to monumental success. Organize your plans with precision. Think of Henry Ford, who transformed the automobile industry not by chance, but through meticulous strategy and unwavering vision. You too must cultivate a mind trained for victory. Harness the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with allies who challenge and elevate your thinking. As Andrew Carnegie once did, build a network of brilliance and watch your ambitions materialize. Seize control of your destiny with a relentless grip. This is your time to rise, to conquer, to transform dreams into indomitable reality that sees beyond obstacles. A vision that turns mere dreams into unstoppable realities. You must dare to harness the power within, that burning desire, unyielding as the flames that forged the sword of Alexander. Imagine your purpose as a beacon, guiding your every step, just as Edison lit the world with his relentless quest. You stand at the crossroads of mediocrity and greatness. Your choice will determine history. The world will test your resolve, but remember, the men who change the course of destiny have always been those who refuse to yield. Are you ready to join their ranks? By surrounding yourself with a mastermind, you empower your vision. Learn from Caesar, who understood the power of alliance and strategy. Your mental attitude is your kingdom. Rule it with an iron will. Harness the dark psychology of self-doubt as fuel for your ambition. Persist, for every challenge hides the seeds of opportunity. Like Lincoln, who rose from failure to forge a nation, your trials can be the clay that molds your triumph. Your mental attitude is your compass, guiding you through life's treacherous seas. Like Alexander the Great, who believed he was destined for glory, your burning desire must be relentless. When the world doubts, you must conquer with certainty. Do you have what it takes to persist when others falter? Persistence is the iron will that transforms mere goals into destiny. Consider Edison, who failed thousands of times but saw opportunity in every setback. Each failure was a stepping stone. Will you let setbacks shape you or shatter you? You must forge an organized plan, as Michelangelo did when chiseling David from marble. He envisioned the masterpiece within the stone. Your dream requires precision and clarity. Have you crafted your blueprint to success, or are you merely chipping away at uncertainty? Embrace the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with those who elevate your vision. Napoleon Bonaparte knew the power of collective strength. Together, possibilities multiply. What alliances have you formed to fortify your own empire? Let failure deter you, or will you, like Edison, harness the power of persistence? You too hold the keys to unlock your potential, just as Carnegie did. He envisioned an empire when others saw only steel. His definite purpose, coupled with a burning desire, forged a path many feared to tread. Embrace your challenges as Carnegie did. His steel was not merely metal, it was the embodiment of relentless ambition and organized planning. The true power lies within your mental attitude. Harness it like Lincoln, who turned adversities into stepping stones to greatness. Join forces with a mastermind group, a collection of minds aligned with your purpose, just as Ford did. He revolutionized industry with shared insights. Visualize your goals vividly. Transform them with the heat of desire into tangible realities. Make your mind like a sculptor mold your destiny. In the battlefield of life, your thoughts are your warriors. Arm them wisely, for they shall conquer your dreams or defeat them. Now, what will you choose? Transform them with relentless action. Picture the great Edison, who failed 1,000 times before lighting the world. His secret, an unshakable desire and a mind tuned to success. Burn this into your psyche. Failure is not your master. It is merely a teacher. You possess the raw power to bend reality to your will. Harness the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with titans whose strengths supplement your weaknesses, like Rockefeller, whose partners propelled him to empire. Create a mental fortress. Let no negative thought penetrate. Guard your mind fiercely. In the battle of success, the greatest enemy lies within. Your mental attitude is your compass. Your journey will be fraught with challenges, yet, as Caesar crossed the Rubicon, you too must cast doubt aside, with no retreat possible. Push forward with unwavering persistence. You are the architect of your destiny. Organize your plans with military precision and act with the boldness of warriors past. Your purpose is your North Star. Follow it without hesitation. Determine your destiny. Picture the great Thomas Edison, who failed 10,000 times before perfecting the electric light. He understood that persistence carves paths through mountains of doubt. You must be relentless. Your burning desire is the fire that melts obstacles. Consider Henry Ford, who was ridiculed for his horseless carriage. His definite purpose defied the skeptics, transforming the world. Ford harnessed a mastermind group, uniting minds toward a singular vision. Are you assembling your army of intellect? Remember, men are forged in the fires of adversity, not comfort. Embrace every challenge as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Reflect on the Spartans, whose unwavering discipline led to legendary feats. Craft an organized plan rooted in clarity to channel your inner warrior. The darkness of doubt can only be dispelled by the light of action. Are you ready to seize your dreams with both hands? Your destiny whispers to you amidst the chaos. Will you listen? Will you act? Your time is now. Embrace your definite purpose with the fervor of a Spartan warrior. A burning desire will ignite your spirit, fueling your journey through the trials of entrepreneurship. Visualize George Washington at Valley Forge, his perseverance turning bitter defeat into triumph. He transformed a ragged army into a nation. You must cultivate a mental attitude of unwavering conviction. Harness the power of organized planning, just as Thomas Edison did, never faltering despite countless setbacks. His relentless experimentation birthed the electric age. Form your mastermind alliance, surrounding yourself with kindred spirits who elevate your vision. Recall the Wright brothers, whose unity and shared dream defied gravity itself. Understand, darkness often shrouds potential, but it's within shadows where true strength is forged. Use the principles of dark psychology not as manipulation but as insight. Grasp the unseen forces steering human behavior. Each challenge you face is the forge refining your character. Steel yourself and rise. Becomes clarity just as your doubts obscure your destiny. Visualize Thomas Edison, who failed countless times, yet each failure ignited a clearer vision in his mind. His persistence transcended darkness and birthed the light bulb. You must possess this fiery persistence. Harness your burning desire, for it is your beacon through the gloom. It carved nations, drove men like Carnegie to reshape industries. The true alchemy is not in gold, but in the unwavering mental attitude that turns every setback into a stepping stone. Your mind is a fortress. Guard its gates against negativity, because what you dwell on you become. The men of history who grasped this truth wielded their thoughts like a sword, cutting through the haze of mediocrity. Master the art of organized planning as Rockefeller did, orchestrating his empire with precision. You too can construct your legacy with each deliberate action. Embrace the wisdom of the mastermind, align with those who propel you forward. Now take action. The world waits for no one. Heavy fog of doubt. Picture Thomas Edison in his lab, failing again and again, only for his burning desire to create light to fuel his persistence. His mind was his greatest ally, his failures merely stepping stones. You have that same power. The world will test you. It will whisper lies of inadequacy. But your task, like Edison's, is to ignite a burning desire so fierce that it consumes every excuse. Harness the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with minds that challenge, inspire, and elevate you. Just as Ford enlisted Edison, so should you connect with those who see your vision. Your definite purpose must be clear, the compass guiding your journey. Without it, you are a ship adrift. With it, you are a battleship cutting through the seas of adversity. Persist, my friend. For every no you encounter, remember it is one step closer to a yes. Let no setback deter your course. Rise, adjust your sails, and continue. Your mental attitude is the linchpin of your success, shaping the reality you forge. Be relentless, be unwavering. The future is yours to command. Very setback is merely a stepping stone. Think of Edison, failing 10,000 times only to unleash the light bulb upon mankind. His secret? A burning desire that turned failure into fuel and persistence into power. When your purpose is a blazing inferno, no storm can extinguish it. You, too, have a force within you, a force begging to be organized, a mental dynamo waiting to be ignited by planning. Enlist the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with men of strength and ambition, for alone you are a candle in the wind, but together you are a lighthouse in the tempest. Embrace the mental attitude of a conqueror. History's giants were not those who never feared, but those who acted despite it. Examine Caesar crossing the Rubicon, his mind a fortress against doubt and indecision. If you let fear dictate your course, you surrender your power. Turn the darkness of uncertainty into the light of opportunity. Now, take command of your thoughts, for they chart the destiny only you can manifest. Picture this, Henry Ford. A man who dared to dream beyond horse-drawn carriages didn't achieve greatness by chance. He harnessed his burning desire and stayed persistent, crafting not just cars but an industrial empire. You too can transform your dreams into reality. In your journey, embrace a definite purpose. Just as Ford had his Model T, what is your grand vision? This is your beacon, your guiding star. Without it, you drift aimlessly, a ship lost at sea. Your mental attitude is your captain. Command it to overcome storms of doubt. Channel the energy of your thoughts to steer your ship towards your goals. You have the power to turn adversity into opportunity. Implement organized planning. Like an architect drawing blueprints, design each step meticulously. Without a plan, your dreams remain mere fantasies, lost to the winds of indecision. The mastermind principle is your lighthouse. Surround yourself with powerful minds, as Ford did with Edison. Together, you can illuminate the darkest paths. Opportunity. Picture a young man named Edison who refused to surrender to setbacks. His persistence birthed light from darkness. You too can illuminate your path with relentless pursuit of your definite purpose. Fuel your burning desire with stories of men who paved their way through sheer determination. Abraham Lincoln faced countless failures, yet his unwavering belief sculpted his legacy. Embrace the mastermind principle. Surround yourself with those who see beyond the horizon. Together you will forge a plan so organized, it functions like the gears of a well-oiled machine. Arm yourself with a winning mental attitude. Like Churchill, who transformed bleakness into resolve, you must wield optimism as your weapon. Master the art of visualization. Understand that your mind is a fertile ground where dreams blossom into reality. Harness the power of dark psychology by understanding your own weaknesses and turning them into strengths. You stand on the shoulders of giants. Dare to dream, dare to act, and dare to achieve greatness. Them into strengths. Picture the great Alexander, who conquered worlds not just by sword, but by seizing the battlefield of his mind. You are the architect of your destiny. Your burning desire is the blueprint. Cultivate it every day with persistence. Immerse yourself in organized planning. Align your actions with your purpose. It's the secret weapon of men like Edison, who failed 1,000 times yet never lost sight of his goal. His legacy was born from relentless determination. Your mental attitude is the compass guiding you through storms. Harness the mastermind principle by uniting with like-minded individuals. True power lies in collective wisdom, as seen in the councils of the past, shaping empires. Consider the powerful leaders of men like Carnegie, who understood the invisible thread of influence. Use dark psychology to manipulate your own doubts and fears, turning them into stepping stones. It's from relentless ambition. You too must harness that same unyielding spirit. Picture yourself as a modern-day explorer, navigating the uncharted waters of your own potential. Your burning desire is your compass, and persistence is your anchor. With every setback, you are not defeated. You're merely redirected toward greatness. Consider the mastermind principle. You, like Carnegie, must surround yourself with those who elevate your vision and challenge your limitations. Understand this. Your mental attitude is the cornerstone of your empire. Dare to think boldly, for it is the daring who carve their names into history. Use dark psychology to master the art of influence, persuading not through words but through conviction. Picture a man like Rockefeller, whose power lay not in his wealth, but in his unshakable resolve. You have the power to shape your destiny, to rewrite the narrative of your life. The world is waiting to see if you possess the courage to seize it. So rise up, entrepreneur. The pages of history are blank, and the pen is in your hand. The secret lies in the silent power of your thoughts. The Roman emperors, Alexander the Great, they understood this, wielded it like a masterful sword. You think your problems are unique? No, they are shadows cast by your own indecision, your own fear. Picture your mind as a fertile field, ready to cultivate any seed you plant. Plant weeds, and weeds shall grow. Plant dreams, and they shall bloom into reality. This is not mere philosophy. It is a call to action. Harness the dark energy of your fears. Twist them into the very fuel that propels you forward. Transform every obstacle into a stepping stone. Picture Lincoln defying every odd, fueled by a fire that couldn't be extinguished. Join forces with those who share your ambition. The mastermind principle is your secret weapon. Remember, you are the average of those you associate with, so choose wisely, align with the visionary, the relentless, the unstoppable. Your mind is your kingdom, and you are the sovereign ruler. In history, men like Edison mastered their mental fields, transforming thoughts into towering achievements. You must do the same. A burning desire is not merely a wish, but a fierce command to the universe. Men of power channel this flame into a laser focus, melting obstacles in their path. Persistence is your sword against the shadows of doubt and fear. Recall how Lincoln, undeterred by defeat, rose to become a legend. You too must wield perseverance as your armor. Your mental attitude is the architect of your destiny. It's the unseen force that shapes your reality. Harness it like the greats before you and construct your empire. The mastermind principle is your council of allies. From Ford to Carnegie, each surrounded themselves with minds ablaze, forging ideas into concrete success. Who is in your circle? Embrace the power within, for it is the essence of what sets men apart. Take action and write your legacy. Are the architect, the visionary behind your own destiny. Consider Henry Ford. His burning desire was unstoppable, a tempest in the world of industry. You can ignite such fervor, fueling your dreams with relentless persistence. Remember, every great man has faced formidable challenges. Thomas Edison met failure over 1,000 times, but saw each as a step closer to triumph. What obstacle is stopping you now? Channel the energy of a mastermind group, a council of minds united in purpose. Look to Rockefeller, whose alliances shaped industries and futures. Who are your allies in this pursuit? Your mental attitude is your compass, guiding you through storms of doubt. The great Carnegie didn't bow to limitations, he shattered them. What stops you from adopting the same unyielding stance? You think obstacles define you? No, it's your unbreakable will that carves your legacy in the annals of time. Embrace organized planning like the timeless strategies of Napoleon Bonaparte and dominate your own battlefield of life. Your mental attitude is the key to unlocking doors you've never imagined. Harness it like Edison did when he failed 1,000 times before lighting the world. Your failures are not setbacks, they're stepping stones. Burning desire is not a mere wish. It is the flame that propels you forward when others retreat. Look at Carnegie, who started with nothing but a dream and created an empire. His desire was unyielding. Persistence is the hammer that shatters the walls of doubt. Like Henry Ford, who faced bankruptcy and ridicule yet pressed on to revolutionize transportation, your battle is won in the mind before it's ever fought in reality. Definite purpose fuels you. Like a compass guiding your every action, it was Andrew Carnegie's definite aim that led him to create more millionaires than any other. A clear purpose magnetizes opportunities. Organize your plans with precision, as a general maps his strategy. With clarity, every step becomes a calculated move towards your ultimate victory. You must envision your goal as vividly as Ford envisioned his motor-driven carriage. You see, it's not the world that stands in your way, it's the fears you allow to fester. Turn doubt into your ally. Let it propel you forward. Consider Thomas Edison, who turned failure into the greatest teacher. He did not merely hope for success, he engineered it with relentless experimentation. Ask yourself, are you willing to embrace failure as knowledge for your path? You are not a prisoner of circumstance. Your mind is your most potent weapon. Harness it, as Rockefeller did, to transform obstacles into opportunities. The real battle is within, and it's a battle you are equipped to win. Mastermind with those who elevate your vision. Surround yourself with giants who challenge your thinking. Remember, it was not Carnegie's wealth that built his empire, but his ability to organize the wisdom of others. Visualize your dreams with the clarity of a sculptor chiseling his masterpiece. Dare to dream and dare even more to execute. Ian must win. Every great leader knows that the battlefield of success lies in the mind. What are you doing to prepare? Your thoughts are your soldiers. Discipline them, train them, and they'll conquer worlds. Remember, Alexander the Great wasn't merely a warrior, he was a strategist. He imagined empires before they existed. Your imagination is the blueprint to greatness. Dare to dream and then dare to act. Consider Edison, who failed 1,000 times before the light bulb illuminated the world. His secret, an unyielding purpose, a burning desire that outlasted every defeat. Men of might understand the power of persistence. Your resolve must be ironclad. When the darkness whispers doubt, roar back with conviction. This is how legends are forged. Surround yourself with a mastermind group, allies who challenge and elevate you. This principle is timeless, as demonstrated by Carnegie and Ford, who cultivated circles of genius. You too can harness these principles, shaping your destiny with relentless focus and unwavering determination. Mastermind Alliance. Men who elevate you ignite your soul. Every titan in history, from Edison to Ford, harnessed this power. They knew how thoughts shape reality, how a burning desire morphs into tangible success. When you align your purpose with passion, you become a force unstoppable. Do not merely wish for success. Command it with the fire that burns within your core. Push beyond the mundane and into the realm of greatness. Craft an organized plan, for chaos is the bedfellow of failure. Your mental attitude must be your strongest ally. In the face of adversity, stand like a titan, unwavering and resolute. Men falter not due to lack of strength, but lack of will. Cultivate persistence. It is the bedrock of triumph. Every setback is but a stepping stone, a lesson to catapult you to higher ground. Remember, every great leader was once a dreamer. The difference? They acted upon their dreams. So rise, take decisive action. The world awaits your greatness. Write your legacy with purpose, passion, and power. Men do not tremble before challenges. Every setback is a test to forge your indomitable will. Your definite purpose is your North Star. Embrace it with unyielding fervor. Consider Thomas Edison, who faced 10,000 failures not as defeats, but stepping stones to success. He turned obstacles into opportunities, will you? Imagine the flames of your burning desire consuming every doubt. Channel that passion into persistence. The world yields to those who refuse to quit, just as Henry Ford did. His determination transformed the automobile industry. You have that same power within you. Cultivate a mastermind alliance, a circle of minds where ideas ignite like wildfire. Andrew Carnegie harnessed this principle, surrounding himself with brilliance, crafting empires. Who are your allies? Strategize with those who fuel your vision. Your mental attitude shapes your destiny. Men who conquer their minds conquer the world. What thoughts dominate your mind today? Let them be your battle cry. Rise, for the world awaits your command. Made an idea into an empire. You too possess this potential. Climb the mountain of success with a well-organized plan. Craft your vision as Leonardo da Vinci painted masterpieces, every stroke deliberate, every detail intentional. Surround yourself with a mastermind alliance, individuals who catalyze your greatness, just as Andrew Carnegie built his steel empire with a circle of brilliance. Invoke the power of your mind. The greatest empires first took root in the fertile soil of thought. Alexander the Great conquered with strategy, born from deep contemplation and unyielding intent. Your mental attitude is your signal to the universe. Emit frequencies of abundance and watch as the world reflects your inner power. Embrace your masculinity, your strength, not as dominance, but as a guiding force. Akin to a river shaping landscapes, let your resolve carve paths to success. Implement dark psychology by understanding people are driven by primal desires. Appeal to them wisely. Construct words that inspire action and loyalty. Beacon of potential. Picture Andrew Carnegie. He harnessed his burning desire with a relentless persistence, crafting an empire. Tazen, you too can carve your path if you ignite that spark within. Men of history were not defined by circumstances, but by their mental attitude. Imagine the mastermind principle, a powerful alliance with like-minded individuals, multiplying your strength tenfold. The story of Edison inventing the light bulb wasn't just about invention, it was about relentless testing, 1,000 failures leading to one monumental success. Harness dark psychology, not to manipulate others, but to master your own mind. Control your fears, redirect doubts, and create your own narrative. Every problem you face is testing your willpower. Turn obstacles into stepping stones. Your definite purpose is your guide, your compass amidst the storm. Now imagine your future. Are you the captain steering your ship, or are you adrift? The choice is yours. Command your destiny today. Vigorous challenges strengthen your resolve. You've heard the stories of men who rose from nothing, like Andrew Carnegie, who wielded his mind's power to forge an empire of steel. He faced adversity with a burning desire and a clear, definite purpose. Your mind is a battlefield. Are you the general commanding your thoughts, or a soldier lost in chaos? Use the mastermind principle. Align yourself with those who push you beyond your limits, as Edison did with his think tank of brilliant minds. Every setback is an opportunity cloaked in darkness. Persist through the night, and dawn will reveal your triumph. Think of Henry Ford, rejected and ridiculed, yet he persisted, crafting his vision of affordable automobiles. Your masculine energy is potent. Channel it into unwavering persistence and relentless action. Craft your life like a sculptor-shaped stone. Your thoughts are your chisel, your desire is your hammer. Remember, you are the architect of your destiny. Speak your success into existence. Live it, breathe it, become it. The automobile redefining an industry because his desire was a raging fire that no storm could extinguish. You must cultivate that same burning desire, for it is the beacon that guides you through adversity. You want success? Then organize your thoughts with precision. Draft your plan as a battlefield strategist and wage war against procrastination. Let every action be a decisive strike on the path to your goal. Consider Thomas Edison. Countless failures stood in his way, yet he treated each one as a stepping stone. Each filament burned as fuel for his resolve. Are you ready to embrace setbacks as allies? Master the art of the mastermind. Surround yourself with those who elevate your vision, for alone you may falter. Together you forge an unbreakable chain of wisdom, resilience, and innovation. Your mental attitude is your compass. Fix it towards positivity, and even the darkest night cannot divert you. Harness this power, direct your life with intention, and watch your dreams manifest into reality. Master your fate by understanding this truth. Every obstacle is a disguised opportunity for growth. Look at Henry Ford, a man who faced bankruptcy twice, yet his unwavering belief in his vision drove him to revolutionize industry, because he harnessed a burning desire and turned failures into lessons, shaping his destiny. You must cultivate an organized plan, a blueprint of your ambition. Consider Andrew Carnegie, who surrounded himself with a mastermind group of thinkers. He understood that collective intelligence can conquer the impossible. Adopt this mental attitude. Persistence is your greatest ally. Men falter not from lack of talent, but from lack of perseverance. Your mind is a battlefield. Command it with relentless discipline. Remember, your thoughts are the architects of your reality. Dark psychology reveals this. The subconscious absorbs every belief you feed it. Speak to it with conviction, for each word becomes a building block of success. Will you speak defeat, or will you speak triumph? Transform individual visions into reality. You, too, must gather a council of minds, diverse yet aligned with your purpose. Much like Thomas Edison, who assembled formidable talent around him, propelling his dreams forward at an electrifying pace. You must foster a burning desire that eclipses all hesitation. Picture Henry Ford, who faced ridicule yet forged ahead undeterred. His secret? An unwavering mental attitude that saw challenges not as barriers but as stepping stones. Embrace persistence. Remember, a river cuts through rock not because of its power, but its persistence. Consistent effort will carve your path. Harness the power of your mind, your most formidable tool. Through organized planning, align your actions like a general orchestrating a battlefield. The world bows to those who command their destiny. Cut through the noise of doubt with decisive action. You are not a spectator of fate. You are the architect of your future. Embrace your masculine drive, channel it to solve problems and seize opportunity. Harness your burning desire like Edison did with light. He knew failure wasn't the end, it was a stepping stone. You must see past obstacles and dive into the fire of your ambition. Let your purpose shine relentlessly. Recall the unstoppable energy of Alexander the Great, who conquered empires driven by a clear vision. Your mind is your battlefield. Conquer it, and the world will follow. Assert your dominance. Let your mental attitude dictate reality. In your quest, form alliances. Embrace the mastermind principle, like Ford did with his innovators. The synergy of minds creates waves of progress. Seek those who fuel your fire and share your vision. Your path is unique, shaped by your decisions. Reflect on the stories of men who defied odds. These tales aren't just history, they are your blueprint. Absorb their lessons, wielding them like a sword in your mental arsenal. Don't just live in the shadows of others' success. Craft your narrative with strategic, organized planning. Be the author of your destiny, scripting each chapter with intent. You stand at a crossroads where your potential meets your dreams. Seize this moment with unwavering conviction. Your definite purpose is your compass, and it demands clarity and boldness. Look back at Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before illuminating the world. His burning desire fueled his relentless persistence. You must cultivate a mental attitude that remains steadfast against life's storms. It's the shield that protects your ambition from doubt. Organized planning is your blueprint to success. Don't just dream, strategize. Like Carnegie, build a structure that supports your vision. Summon the strength within. Masculinity isn't just power. It's resolve and steadfastness. Face your problems with courage, turning them into stepping stones. Dark psychology teaches that our inner dialogue crafts our reality. Speak words that empower, not defeat. Harness the mastermind principle, for alone you may walk fast, but together you will soar high. History is written by those who dared to unite their strengths. In the echoes of history where great men stood firm, know this, your journey is not a lonely road. You are accompanied by the spirits of those who forged empires with nothing but a thought, a vision, a burning desire that turned into reality. Look at Andrew Carnegie, who crafted an empire from steel. His secret? A definite purpose that consumed him day and night, a desire so fierce it burned bridges of doubt and hesitation, leaving only one path forward. You have the same power within you, if you dare to seize it. Your mind is your greatest asset, your strongest ally. The dark psychology of the mind is not to manipulate others, but to master oneself. Your thoughts are not mere whispers. They are commands that the universe obeys. Persist, even when the night seems endless, for dawn is always darkest before it breaks. Persistence is the mark of true masculinity, undaunted, unyielding, like the mighty oak that withstands the fiercest storm. Craft a plan that defies chaos. Organize your dreams into tangible steps, and let every action be calculated and precise. The difference between a dreamer and a doer is the plan that bridges the chasm between desire and achievement. Surround yourself with those who challenge you, who fuel your fire. The mastermind principle is your secret weapon. Carnegie had his mentors, Ford his engineers. Who do you have? Find them, nurture those bonds, and watch as your ideas multiply. Embrace your problems. They are gifts in disguise. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times, but saw each failure as a stepping stone. Problems are the crucible in which greatness is forged. Your mental attitude is the rudder of your ship. Set it with precision. Fear and doubt are shadows, illusions that vanish under the light of belief. Command your mind to focus, and the path to riches will unfold. Let me tell you, your greatest enemy is not failure. It is fear of failure. Banish it with bold strides forward. Each step you take towards your purpose is a declaration of your resolve. Now, rise with the knowledge that you are not alone in this pursuit. You stand on the shoulders of giants, and their legacy is your foundation. Your destiny awaits, crafted by your own hands. You are the author of your story, the architect of your destiny. As you close this chapter, know that the next page is blank, waiting for you to inscribe your success. Will you seize the pen and write your legacy?